Hi, welcome to my little corner of the internet. My name is Duchess of Lean. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, hello. So we're finishing off the album this week, Jimin's Face. We've done Face Off, we've done Interlude Dive. We're going to do Like Crazy, the Korean version, in this video. And then we'll watch the music video and we'll leave Like Crazy English version for a different video. This is the first song I've heard on his album. So it was the song on this album that made me curious enough to want to check out the rest of the song, including 73 Part 2. Like, I heard this song and I was like, oh wow, this is, yeah, this man did not come to play. And it was his debut song too, so that really got me curious that he can produce this level of work right out the bat. Like, this very clearly states I have arrived. So I have listened to the song, so this is gonna primarily be my commentary. So as usual, happy music, because it just sounds so beautiful when you have headphones in.
I think we could last forever. I'm afraid that everything will disappear. Just trust me. She sang, baby, 생각하지 마. There's not a bad thing here tonight. And baby, 떠나도 좋아. 있어, 오늘까지만. Watch me go, and I just 밤새도록 away. 아침도 취했어 오지 않게. 시키던 음악 속에 희미해진다. Drama got the bonus story 익숙해져가. 내가 알던 나를 찾기 멀리 온 것 같기. I know, you know, I know. I'd rather be lost in the lights, lost in the lights. I'm out of my mind. 이 밤이 끝을 잡아줘. 매일 밤 you spin me up high. 너를 보면 die. Let me have a taste and keep me all good right. Enough fun, enough fun.
I need to know if this song has instrumentals, because this is the title track. Like, I'm sorry, I need to know, because the instrumentals alone just has a very soothing vibe. Like, this is a song I will put on my playlist for a night drive, or like if I'm going for a drive in the night. I don't care where I'm going, I just put this on and it's so soothing. Especially when you listen to the song with your eyes closed. It's just, his voice is very soothing. He has one of the most, if not the most unique voice I've ever listened to. I've never heard a voice like his in my life, ever. Whether it's for males or females, I can't pinpoint what type of voice he is. It's just so unique. I've never heard it before. It's very neutral. I can somewhat forgive people if they ever said that, they mistook this voice for a female's voice. I can forgive that. But I can see where they're coming from, only in the sense that his voice doesn't have the stereotypical, his singing voice, by the way, his singing voice doesn't have the stereotypical hoarseness and deepness you would associate typically to a male's voice. That's the only reason I can take that excuse. Like, oh, I thought that might have been a woman. But at the same time, as a woman who has a female voice and listens to other females speaking, I can clearly tell that is not a woman. So you have to have only said that with a particular level of ignorance. I will take that ignorance as long as it's not coming from a place of insult or shade or whatever. Because his voice doesn't sound like a woman's voice. I would never mistake his voice as a female's voice. But at the same time, I can recognize the fact that his voice is not a traditional traditionally male's voice that is pushed in the media. Okay, obviously it's a male voice because he's a man who is a male who is singing. I get that. I'm saying, like, in the media or in popular culture, what you end up seeing a lot, like, the type of voice you see pushed from males are usually hoarser and deeper and manlier or whatever, like those kind of gravelly tone. And for females is the complete opposite, where it's like the clearer, the higher pitched voice, like the more innocent and cute. It's very rarely we see deeper female voices and with a bit of edge to it. And on the other side, for males, it's rare, like we rarely see the higher pitched male voices being pushed. Usually that is only celebrated in younger boys. I'm thinking like in the choir, like, and usually those boys in those choir with those really, really high pitched voice, they're usually before puberty, like, and then puberty hits and then their voices go deeper, and then I don't know, they're kicked out of the choir or something, I don't know. But the point is, those type of voices are usually not celebrated in the media for males and are not pushed in the media for males. I don't hear his type of voice at all. So maybe industry professionals might be like, oh yeah, his voice is very common and da 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 da. I don't know, but I'm just saying, for me as a normal person who is consuming music, I've never heard his voice ever. And I really, it's such a uniquely pleasing and soothing voice. Like, oh my God. Sorry, I would be blushing, but like, this is one of the advantage of being dark skinned. You cannot see my blush. But yeah, the first time I listened to him, I'm like, wait, who is that? I've never heard that type of voice in my life. I want to hear more of his works. I'm really happy that he had a full-on album, because as soon as I heard this song and Set Me Free, first I heard Set Me Free Part 2. Then I heard Like Crazy, and I was like, I am getting the entire album. I don't care what the rest of the song on this album sounds like. His voice is so soothing and so pleasing. I don't care. So, like, just based off the voice alone, I was very intrigued. But then, as I'm like taking the time out to really pay attention to the song, I realized another thing that caught my eye is the instrumentals. Like, I'm seeing here, there's nothing, apparently. I was gonna say like maybe there are instrumentals, but the album doesn't have any. Maybe on YouTube there might be something. So it's a shame too, because a song like this needs instrumental. Excuse me, this song and Set Me Free Part 2 needs an instrumental version of it. I'm gonna go look it up on YouTube on my own time. That's such a missed opportunity. Such a beautiful, soothing, well-arranged song. Like, just sorry, let's keep going. I love this song so much. Instrumentals. Somebody has to make an instrumental. I don't care. There has to be an instrumental version of this song. Did you listen to this part? So beautiful. This was even without his voice on it. So beautifully well arranged. Oh my gosh. I love it.
What's the point?
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I can't think of what to say that I haven't already said. Oh, other than with songs like this, I am very curious to see how it was made, what instruments were used to create it. It's so like everything, whatever instrument is was used to create the song, everything just melds together so beautifully, and the end product is such a soothing masterpiece. Like the only thing I can tell is the drums, because like normally when you have good drums on a track, they usually just kind of go wild with it, and it's for hype purposes and epic purposes, it's like to get you all pumped up and whatnot. But for this song, even the drums is just so soothing. Like ah. I hope there's a behind the scenes and it has like a creation of this song. I'm actually curious now that I'm thinking about it. I haven't checked. I've only ever like streamed the song and listened to it, and that's it. I haven't checked to see what other extra content it is like there are outside of the ones that I already showed off in the face off and interlude dive videos that I posted on my channel. Yeah, very curious. Beautifully well arranged and well sung. Okay, so let's actually see what it said. Like the few English English words I could pick up, where it showed a very conflicting. Don't try to save me. Forever you and I. I don't know. It's painting a picture about a relationship, but it's not a very positive picture. It's a very, I feel like the relationship is on the rocks. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. But hey, I could be wrong. Very wrong. You know how wrong I am with the face off video, not video, song that I reacted to, where I thought the title face off meant like battling, but the lyrics went a completely different route. So who knows? So this is like crazy lyrics. Okay, translated lyrics. She's saying, baby, don't think about it. There's not a bad thing here tonight. Oh, baby, it's fine even if you leave me. Stay with me just for today. Okay, so she's saying that. So we're talking about a woman here. Okay. Watch me go, drenching myself all night. So that even in the morning, gets drunk and doesn't arrive. Oh. Please tell me you're over 18 if you're watching this video. So the way I'm reading this, just these two verses. Okay, so Face Off was basically him saying that he's a fool and the person that he's in a relationship with hurt him. That's kind of TLDR on that one. And here in Like Crazy, he's saying that she's saying that he shouldn't think about it. Nothing's gonna go wrong tonight. Basically saying if he leaves, she's gonna be fine, but please just stay with her just for today, The reason I said please be 18 is because of this verse. Like, stay with me just for today. I'm assuming stay with that person in that person's apartment. I'm assuming there's a bed involved. That's kind of where my head is going. Then it says, watch me go drenching myself all night. So if this is still the girl saying this, which I'm assuming it is because it's the continuation of what she's saying, drenching myself all night. If you know anything about how female arousal goes, how we get aroused, that's kind of where my head is going. So that even in the morning, gets drunk and doesn't arrive. Yeah, like basically stay. I'm enticing you to stay by, let me just go and prep myself, and then we'll do whatever we need to do. Morning is gonna come. That's where my head is at. Or it could go completely, well, not completely innocent, but drenching myself on night could also mean let's keep getting drunk, or let's get drunk, right? So drenching myself by drinking. But then drenching would literally mean pouring it over your head as opposed to like swallowing it. So drenching is fluid on your body, not in your body. So that's why my first thought was being aroused. I'm just gonna say it. Interesting. Oh, in the loud music, I get faded out. A cliche story like a drama. I get used to it. Have I come too far to find the me that you used to know? Have I come too far to find the me that you used to know? Yeah, I know, I know. What? I'm very confused. Oh, okay. So this part basically it's painting the picture of a club. Like loud music is club. Get faded out. You're not sober. That's what you're either drunk or you're high. You're something. A cliche story like a drama. I get used to it. Have I come too far to find the me that you used to know? Yeah. So this is very much indicating relationship problems, right? So you already know. I know. They both know that their relationship is on the rocks. The reason I'm kind of a little bit confused with this, like who's saying this, is because up until now, this album has painted the picture of two people in a relationship that is on the rocks, in a romantic relationship. This particular song is basically saying that this is a heterosexual relationship. Okay. But in that relationship, we know that Jimin is the one who is losing out, pretty much. Who is the one who's suffering through the relationship on the rocks. The one who is being deceived. The one who is pretty much having to get drunk to forget things. The one who's pretty much defeated. That's what has been painted about this relationship up until now. But, so I'm assuming whoever's gonna go party out who's gonna go out to a nightclub and party until they get faded and all that, and basically saying that, have I come too far, right? Have I changed too much for you to love me anymore? That sounds like somebody who is being broken up with. That sounds like a line that person would say. Am I the one that has changed to oh no, sorry. Am I the one that has changed too much for you to from the you that you wanted, right? Like okay. Okay, so I thought that this meant the drenching myself all night away meant that they were in a hotel room, or in a room, hotel room or apartment or house or whatever, in a room with a bed, preparing to, do the devil's tango. But here, basically saying they're outside. So that means that drenching myself all night so that even in the morning gets drunk and doesn't arrive. So, okay, so apparently the drenching means like drinking. It's a very weird way to put it, but okay. Let's see. I would rather be less in the light. I'm out of my mind. Hold on to the end of the night. Every night you spin me up high. The moon with you in its arms. Let me have a taste. The moon with you in its arms. Yeah, this is still showing that they're in the club. He's in the club, not there. He's in the club by himself. He's out of his mind. He's drunk, pretty much. He's gonna try to keep being drunk up until the end of the night, right? Because when people are drunk, most people are not reasonable. They want to keep drinking. They feel like they can keep holding on. They can keep going on. So that's what I'm assuming is happening here. Every night you spin me up high. Yeah, give me a good ride. Oh, I'm falling. It's gonna be a good night. Forever you and I. Yeah, this man is delusional. Okay, damn. not Jimin, but the character that's being portrayed by Jimin in his song. Yeah, he's down bad. He's down really bad. Forever You and I, after pretty much everything that we've been through, we started out with the lady saying, yeah, don't think about it, just stay. And him realizing that, yeah, he'd rather pretty much be drunk and stay being drunk. And now we know that he wants to keep being drunk because it gives him the feeling of them still being together, because he doesn't have to think about the reality of, them not being together. Damn, that is... I'm gonna ignore the let me have a taste because I don't want to... Because this reminded me of the wrong conclusion I drew with the drenching myself all night. Oh, I didn't notice this part. To make someone thoroughly wet. Yeah, I know that. Oh, a slang for to drink. I didn't read the green part. Sure. You literally translated it to make myself, or to make someone or something thoroughly wet. And your own conclusion was to drink. Girl, that is the second okay, maybe the person is not a girl who wrote this, but that would be the second conclusion I would have drawn. Not the first one, certainly not. Okay, let me have a taste. Yeah, that is... Since we know they're not talking about sex, like actual sex, then that means that the let me have a taste is... I would assume it would have to be... I was gonna say, like, he's referencing a relationship, but they're already in a relationship. They're actually breaking up from a relationship. So, let me have a taste would not be referencing the normal phrase, which is like, let's get into a relationship. But instead is going to reference forbidden fruit. Well, not forbidden fruit, but a fruit that you know is not good for you, but you still want to taste it anyways. So in this case, he knows that this relationship is not good for him, but he still wants it. Let me have a taste. Give me a good ride. It's going to be a good night. Forever You and I. Like, yeah, he knows that this is not good for him. He said it before in Face Off was, he basically said that, he was a fool. He knows that his other partner in that relationship, which we've established to be a girl, is taking him and pretty much playing for a fool. That's what that woman is doing to him. He knows, but he still wants it. He would rather get drunk and stay in that state of inebriation where he is lost in the lights. He's out of his mind. He's not thinking straight. He would rather go back to a relationship where he has a good ride. He's deluding himself that being in this relationship again for that night, probably to have sex, I don't know, would be a good night. Like, it's gonna be good. Damn, being drunk is not great. I'm just gonna say that. The me reflected in the mirror is going crazy endlessly. I'm feeling so alive, wasting time. I'd rather be lost in the light. I'm out of my mind. Hold on to the end of the night. Yeah, like, he knows that this is, like, once he wakes up from this, it's not gonna be good. So that's why he would rather keep being drunk throughout the night, partying away throughout the night, so he doesn't have to face the reality of his shitty relationship in the morning when the sun comes up. He'd rather it be the moon forever. Because the moon represents the night. Interesting. The me reflected in the mirror is going crazily endlessly. Like, he can see himself. He can see himself. Like, when you do self-reflection and then you meditate and you realize the amount of shitty decisions you've done and you've carried out, right? And then you think to yourself, what were you thinking? In this particular case, he is going crazy. This is still present. Like, normally, your self reflection is about the stuff you've done in the past. Like, damn, why did I do that back then? You know, if I had known. That's like the past. But he's going through his self reflection in real time. That's why his saying is going crazy endlessly. So he can see himself and see the foolishness that he's doing right now. The drinking, the deluding himself that what him going back to her is going to be a good night, and him not wanting to wake up and wanting to keep holding on throughout the night. Like, he knows that these things he's doing is crazy, but he wants it. He's deluding himself that he's alive. Even though he knows this is a waste of time, but he's still doing it. This is actually pretty sad. It's actually pretty sad. Every night you spin me up high, the moon with you in its arm, let me have a taste. Give me a good ride or I'm falling. It's gonna be a good night or I'm falling. Forever you and I. This will break. See, this is the English part that I heard that I was like, this is not a feel good song, actually. This will break me. This will break me. This is gonna break me. Don't you wake me. I want to stay in this dream. Don't save me. Don't you try to save me. I need a way we can dream on. See, if the rest of the song up until this point was pathetic, this verse just makes it pitiful. Because goddamn, you know, first of all, that you are in a shitty relationship. You know that you are out of a shitty relationship, but you still want to stay. You would rather drink and get lost and not have your mind running as efficiently as it should be. You'd rather delude yourself that you trying to get back into this relationship is going to go great, which we both know it's not. But you can still clearly tell that all these things you're wishing for, all this thing that you want, is going to break you. It's not good for you. But you still don't want to wake up. You still don't want to be sober. You still want to keep being drunk. Honestly, and then I need a way we can dream on. It ends this entire situation by basically saying that he wants to keep going. He wants to keep striving for this relationship, even though he knows it's not good for him, even though he knows it's gonna break him, even though he knows that for him to keep coping in this relationship or coping with the thought of a possible relationship, he needs to keep being drunk, because it's not gonna happen when he's sober. So, like, he's not gonna dream, like, he's not going to how do I put it? This relationship is only going to be perfect in his dreams, because the girl didn't want him, but he still wants her. So the only way that can happen for him is in his dream. He needs to be daydreaming or being drunk, basically not being sober, but he still doesn't want to be saved from it. Like, this is if Jimin is my friend and my friend is going through this like relationship nonsense, I would not have the patience for this. Because, girl, you know that this person is not good for you. But you still want to destroy your life for them. You would rather get drunk repeatedly for them. There was a line that made me, every night. Yeah, this is the line. Like, this wasn't even like a one night thing. This is like every night. So you're still destroying your life every single night for this one person that doesn't even want you? Sweetie, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then this line just completely breaks my heart. I need a way we can dream on. We can dream on. I need a, like, he's not looking for a way to be like sober and happy and moving on. He would rather dream on. God, this line hurts me. If this was my friend, no matter how much I will be tired of having to hear this back and forth nonsense, if my friend comes to me with this last verse, it would just shatter me. It would completely break my heart. Because I know that they're hurting, and then that makes me hurt for them. But then even worse, this is something that they have to figure out themselves. I can't help them. Like, you can't help people who doesn't want help themselves. This person does not seem like they want help. So you can't help them. This is so heartbreaking. Like, I knew it was gonna be bad, but I didn't know it was this bad. Oh, and then he wrote it. He wrote it, and RM also wrote it. Nice. P Dog, and GSD Loop. Okay. Interesting. Huh. I've seen. Was P Dog in Face Off? I remember seeing something about Dog. It reminded me of like Snoop Dogg or. Interesting. We'll come to you in a minute. Yeah. Okay. Like Crazy is the title track. It was released on March, 6 days before my birthday. Synth pop. Okay. That's the genre it took. It's a pretty good genre then. I've never heard that genre before, or even if I have heard it, I didn't know that that's the name of the genre. Mournful tone with strong synth and sound drums. Well, I wouldn't say strong drum sounds, but the drum was very present but very soothing. It meshed well with the rest of the song. Let's see. He was inspired by the movie Like Crazy, which he usually likes, and participated in composing the song. As in the movie, it is a song about the loss and pain after a breakup, and the emotions of the moment when you turn away from reality to escape to forget the wound. Yeah. The lyrics about wanting to stay in the dream forever despite suffering and losing oneself, trapped in the colorful lights while searching for the person one loved in the dream, stimulate the emotions. Exactly. Like, obviously this is well articulated, but it's pretty much what I was getting at. The melody is light, but Jimin's beautiful voice, which expresses empty emotions, create a unique harmony. Yes. Who's Melon? This Melon is very well articulated. Melon is a site. Oh well, whatever. Yes, beautifully well articulated. Yes, instrumentals. Yes. So they're remixes. Okay. We'll do remixes in a different video. This video is going to be long enough. Okay. RM. And Jimin. Okay, cool. What else did I want? I was going to re-listen to Like Crazy, but it's fine. Apple Music is still superior. I was going to watch Like Crazy. Yes. Let's watch the music video Like Crazy.
It happened. We got the house! You did! 2,000 miles away.
Just trust me.
She's saying, baby, 생각하지 마. There's not a bad thing here tonight. And baby.
His mullet is so pretty. Like, the black, pure black contrasted with his skin color. Beautiful, but his mullet is so pretty. I'm sorry, what? What was that? Okay, I'm sure the dirt maybe is signifying. The appearance of the dirt is maybe signifying the destruction of the relationship. It was fine before, but well, now it's no longer fine. Interesting. definitely talking about drinking as opposed to the other.
아침도 취했어 오지 않게 시키던 음악 속에 희미해지나 드라마 같은 bonus story 익숙해져가 내가 알던 나를 찾기 멀리 온 것 같기 I know, you know, I know I'd rather be lost in the lights lost in the lights I'm out of my mind 이 밤이 빛을 잡아줘
You know, this scene, I'm just gonna assume everything about this music video is symbolic, but this hallway scene where people are leaving the club, like this to me represents reasonable people in the club. Because not everybody that goes to the club, that goes to the, not everybody that goes clubbing is going there to escape from reality or what. Some people just want to go have a good time and then go back to their 9 to 5 and whatever their responsibilities are. Like people can go clubbing responsibly. So I'm assuming that these people that are leaving the club are, you know, responsible club goers, club patrons. But oh, sorry, this is a very cool shot of his outfit. Anyways, give me a moment. Yeah, so these people are leaving the club. He's like, he keeps bumping into them as he keeps going into the club. That is kind of what caught my attention, because if he just goes and that's fine, but he's like bumping into them, and that to me signifies, like, how do I put it? When you're about to do something bad or something you know is wrong, you already know this thing is wrong. Like, you know it based off of subconscious warnings. Like, if I were to steal something from the store today, I know stealing is bad. How do I know stealing is bad? There are so many things around me throughout my life that has shown me that stealing is bad, that would stop me subconsciously from stealing. But it's not, they're not going to stand in front of the store and bar me from stealing. No. It's going to be like a light push, like, don't steal, don't steal, don't steal, you know? As opposed to, like, you cannot steal, that even if you want to steal, you're not able to steal. Those are two very different things. So to me, it seems like, yes, they also represent people who leave the club because they've partied responsibly, but at the same time, they also represent his, like, he knows him going deeper and deeper into drunkenness, into escapism is wrong, and these are the little things that are stopping him from doing so, but he's pushing forward anyway. He is shouldering his way right into inebriation, right into complete, I wouldn't say blackout, but like that's where he's headed, and he is not stepping on the brakes. He is more than fine to keep going towards that direction. Let me see. Look, that's an exit sign. This red is an exit sign. Like, these are club goers leaving because they've partied responsibly. But him, he's still bumping into people, going. He doesn't care. He's going. Everybody has left the club, and he's still there. Oh, and you see all this like black goo? WC, isn't that water closet? Sorry, let me Google that real quick. Isn't that a euphemism for toilet? Let's see. WC toilet. Yeah, water closet. I'm Nigerian, so I've seen that symbol used in architectural drawings to represent toilet. Anyways, the fact that, okay, so this scene, I'm gonna try to theorize what this scene means to me. He's lonely, everybody has left. This is the exit. He's right in front of the exit, but he's He's not looking at the exit. He doesn't care about the exit. He's not willing to leave. He's looking towards the club. That's kind of where his head is at. He doesn't want to leave. But then you see the WC that's indicating toilet, but you see all this black goo surrounding him. Poo, basically. He is staying in this environment is harming him, is spelling disaster for him, basically. And that's represented by all this black nonsense coming out, seeping into where he's at. But he doesn't care. If I were him and I were to see all this nonsense surrounding me, girl, I would have booked it. I would have turned around, go straight for the exit. But that's not what he's doing. He doesn't care. He's standing perfectly still. Even though it's completely normal. He doesn't care. This is me being is that the girl? He's looking for her. Oh, okay. He doesn't. Oh, he meets her. This is him and this is her. Okay. Open. Oh, this is during his self-reflection, where he knows what he's doing is stupid.
I'd rather be lost in the light. I'm out of my.
Like, his vision is completely shot. Like, all these moving set pieces, all this distorted vision, like the blurriness in this scene. Where is it? Yeah, the blurriness in this scene, the this particular vision, these are all, and then the moving bits in the toilet, these are all represented his vision just being completely shut, and that also signifies his state, his mental state, which is just, sorry, I'm about to burp. What was I saying? Yeah, his drunkenness.
Lost in the light, I'm out of my mind. You spin me up high, 너를 품은 die. Let me have a taste.
Those two making out back there, that's what he wants. He so wants that. Let me have a taste. It's almost like, and the way he's like looking at the camera and flirting with the camera, it's almost like he's inviting the girl to be them. Like, he wants to be him and he wants the girl he's talking to, or he's thinking about, he wants her to be here. Very interesting. Okay, so here, give me a good ride, it's gonna be a good night. Where is it? Right here. And then here. So when he's saying, give me a good ride, it's gonna be a good night, everything is still blurry and still in slow motion. He's still very drunk and he's still very inebriated and he doesn't care. Here, where he's saying, I'm falling, you can see how, I'm just gonna say, depressed he is. Everything is blue. He's just kind of like this, sitting in the corner, hunched up, depressed. Here, he knows he knows that this relationship is just shut to hell. No matter what he does, even if he gets drunk, reality is he's not getting back together. The person doesn't want him. The girl doesn't want him. Here is the reality of his situation. But this part, is like, that's what. That is showing you. See how depressed and like hunched down he is on that side where he says,
This is gonna break me. No, don't you break me. And when I stay in this dream, don't save me.
Dream world.
Try to save me. I need a way we can dream right.
Alone again. What's the point?
No. So right here, where he was leaving, I thought that he eventually left the nightclub, which is pretty much representing his broken relationship and his dream world where he needs to leave if he wants to move on. But I thought that him actually leaving at the end, right here, pull up the frame, right here,
Alone again.
is signifying, because he's walking towards the light. So I'm like, oh, he's actually leaving now. But I forgot about the lyrics that I literally just read, where he was like, no, he's not leaving. He's gonna still be stuck in his daydream. He would rather dream forever. Yeah, it's not great.
What's the point?
What's the point? Oof. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Damn it, what's that? I went and click on it.
In Las Vegas.
Oh, no. Go away. What else did I want to do? Oh, yes, I wanted to vibe to the song. I wanted to vibe with Jimin, vibe into his song. Yeah, that wasn't a happy ending, unfortunately. The music video did not deviate. Bleak song, very bleak. Most certainly would not want to be in Jimin's shoes. Most certainly would not want to have my friend or my loved one be in his shoes. Absolutely not. That's a very shitty place to be.
I think we could last forever.
I'm afraid that everything will disappear.
He is so cozy. Like his outfit is cozy. The set is
Baby, 생각하지 마. There's not a bad thing here tonight. Baby, 떠나도 좋아. 있어 전에까지만. Watch me go. 날 적셔 밤새도록. Away. 아침도 취했어 오지 않게.
I'm fine.
뛰어든 맘속에 힘이 해지나. Drama got the bonus story. 익숙해져가. 내가 알던 나를 찾기 멀리 온 것 같기. I know, you know, I know. I'd rather be lost in the light, lost in the light. I'm out of my mind. 이 밤을 그저 잡아줘. 매일 밤 you spin me up high. 너를 품은 달. Let me have a taste and give me a good ride. I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling.
How can you not think dirty thoughts when you hear "Give me a good ride"? How can you not? How can you? I'm sorry. This is an intellectual space. You know, we have our books out, vinyls playing. You know, his face when it says "Give me a good ride." I'm sorry.
A good ride. I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling. Always gonna be a good night. I'm falling forever, you and I.
looks so much like the animal. Is that a what? Alpaca or llama? Whatever. He looks so much like him. Like the color of his outfit matches the fur on him, and then the color of his hair matches the ears and the eye color. It's so cute. Like even the color grading, because like his sweater is a lighter color than his sweatpants, and so is the color grading of the animal. Like the fur on top is much lighter than the fur on the bottom. I'm thinking way too
겨울 속에 비친 나이 하염없이 미쳐가 I'm feeling so alive wasting time I'd rather be lost in the light lost in the light I'm out of my mind 이 밤이 끝을 잡아줘 You spin me up high 너를 보면 die Let me have a taste Give me a good ride in the fun Always gonna be a good night Forever you This will break me This is gonna break me No, don't you break me I wanna stay in this dream Don't save me Don't you try to save me I need a way we can dream on
Alone again. What's the point?
Okay, so that is Like Crazy by Jimin. I had so much fun reacting to this song. It's very, let me see, yeah, that's the last thing on the docket. It's very depressing. I really hope that this is not from a personal experience. I know he wrote it, but I hope that this is not his relationship being put to pen. I would not wish this relationship on my worst enemy, just on anybody. Nobody deserved to go through this. It's really tough, and I know this is realistic. Some people really do go through it, and it's anyways. The next song that we will be looking at would be, you know what? I'm gonna do Alone, then I'm gonna do Like Crazy remixes and instrumentals and all the others. Then I'm gonna do Set Me Free Part 2. Then I'm gonna do Like Crazy English version. Then I'm gonna do the hidden track Letter. That's how I'm gonna do it. Okay, so next video would be Alone. Thank you so much for being with me. I've been having throat issues. I'm a little bit sick, so a lot of times my throat is very hoarse and I can't get out my words properly. So yeah, if my voice doesn't sound like right, yeah, my throat has been acting up recently. But thank you so much for joining me. I will see you when I see you. Bye.